Hello, and welcome to the Black Mesa Hazard Course, where you will be trained in the use of the hazardous environment suit. I am your holographic assistant. If you see one of these buttons, press it, and I will appear to demonstrate certain moves. Let's begin by stepping into your suit. You can see it suspended in the next room.
All right, let's get on with it.
Moving around in your HEV suit can be slightly disorienting at first. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with basic movement.
I know the pipes say wastewater, but you needn't worry. It's not that type of wastewater.
Actually, it is.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'm sure it's been filtered at least a bit. You'll be sprayed with disinfectant before you take the course anyway.
For all our benefit.
So, I see you did your PhDs at MIT. Very impressive. Just a clown. Good job, at any rate.
The first move we will practice in the hazard course is basic jumping. You will try to run and jump over this set of pipes. Watch me, then try it yourself. The first move we will practice in the hazard course is basic jumping. You will try to run and jump over this set of pipes. Watch me, then try it yourself.
Good work. Those suits can be tricky for users. Move on to the next area.
You will need to duck and stay low to clear the next set of pipes. Moving while crouched will also minimize movement noise, making you harder to hear.
Good work, Gordon. You're quiet as a church mouse.
We will now combine skills. You will need to jump, duck, and then jump again.
Good work. Ready for the next one, I'd say.
Sometimes you'll need to get extra height in order to get over an obstacle or into a tight space. Try jumping forward and pulling your legs
Given
up
that that's
midair
harder than going
to
through the
clear
pipes, I
obstacle.
suppose we can
It's
mark that
tricky
as a
at
pass.
first, but you'll find it
Does
comes
not
in
follow
handy.
instructions
Watch me,
as
and
well.
then try it yourself. Climbing ladders in your suit may be a bit tricky. Take some time to practice it here.
I can't believe they they still think they need to teach people how to use ladders.
The next 3 jumps are more difficult to make. Great work! Now, there's one more style of jumping you need to learn. Jumping requires its own module seen here. When wearing the module, you will be able to activate it to give your jumps extra horizontal movement. When you're at the platform, press the button and I will demonstrate the move.
This is a prototype of the module, by the way. Let us know if you experience any problems. He's not moving. What do we do?
Please enter and start the lift. Now that you're up here, there's only one
Bullseye.
Major fracture detected. Automatic medical.
For future reference, they're working on a landing apparatus for the long jump module.
Administered.
If you ever have reason to wear one again, it should protect you from injuries like that.
You will find medical stations and first aid kits like this throughout the facility. Please use them to treat any injuries you have sustained. Once a medical device is depleted, it will shut down and cannot be reused. To spin that bridge, turn the control wheel. Please note that some valves or wheels may turn back to their original position if they are not fully turned.
Dr. Freeman, we do have a timetable here. I imagine if the ladder did not stretch your intellect, this should be no challenge.
Sometimes you'll need to rely on more than your suit to navigate a tight space or get past obstacles. Try crossing this gap on your own. What you really need to do is to push that box into the pit and climb over.
He'd better not be getting a drink down there.
I thought we sent someone down to fix that.
Did we?
If you can't push the obstacle out of your way, you might try pulling or lifting it. Move these crates to clear your path and get onto the platform. obstacle, pick up the crowbar on the table and pry open the large crates in your path.
Haven't seen that solution before. Well, saves us from having to find more crates to reseal.
Don't get used to taking shortcuts like that around here.
Great! Remember, your flashlight drains power, so switch it off when you're not using it.
Don't worry, we'll get you a fresh set of rechargeables when we issue your suit. Auxiliary power shouldn't be a problem anytime in the next decade.
Ah, almost forgot the weapons training snap.
Accidental or not, firearms one of...
Welcome to the Black Mesa. One moment. Control? Control! Can someone please explain to me why this guy looks like an orange tank?
Nothing to be alarmed about, Range. He's with the science team's HEV project, and there was a mix-up with his file. Continue as planned.
As planned. Yeah. Okay. One HEV scientist coming in.
Hello, trainee. Doctor. You're about to be dispensed a standard issue 9mm pistol and ammunition. So yeah, you caught me a bit off guard. I can see that you aren't exactly supposed to be here today, but whatever. Hey, you're scheduled for it. They're paying for it, so let's make the most of it. Alright, I'll teach you how to use some of my cool toys. There are 3 rules on my range. Always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. Always keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to shoot, and always keep the gun unloaded until ready to use. But, yeah, go ahead and load it now, though, because we're about to begin. Hold your weapon in a 2-handed grip, both thumbs forward, feet shoulder width apart. Put 7 rounds in the center ring of each target. Not bad at all for a first-time shooter. Now, I like your stance with your feet. That was a pretty slick reload. But your handling of the weapon could be a bit better. Don't jerk the trigger, alright? Give it a slow, steady squeeze. Okay, let's move on to an automatic weapon system. Head into the armory behind you. This is your standard 9mm submachine gun setup with an attached impact grenade launcher. Grab ammo and grenades, load up, and they'll open the next room for you. For this course of fire, you'll have to hit every target in order to proceed. If you miss the first time, don't worry, they'll come around again. Some targets are behind cover. Use grenades to hit those ones. Go to the marker on the floor when you are ready. Initiating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. great work. You'll run the rest of the course with that equipment. You know, we try to train our guys with all the weight of their gear, but, well, I guess that doesn't make much of a difference. But regardless, just be careful with it. Remember, finger off the trigger. But hey, man, look, don't stress too much about any of it, alright? I don't think you're ever gonna reach a point in your life where you need to use a submachine gun with a grenade launcher attached to it, alright? I hope you guys take care.
Ah, welcome back. Did you learn something about security duty?
Your HEV suit monitors blood oxygen levels. Notify. Swim up and catch your breath. Then move on to the rest of the course. Great job. You're almost done. This is the charging unit for your hazardous environment suit. When you are running low on power, you can step up to any charger to charge your suit gradually until the charger is depleted. Individual batteries may also be used to charge your
Power
suit.
level is 100%.
The following series of rooms simulate lab disasters and other hazardous conditions your suit is designed to protect you from. Do not worry. If you charged your suit in the previous room, you will be in no danger.
And if you didn't, we have a medical team.
Yes, that's
standing
correct.
by.
We have medical team on standby for the hazard course ASAP.
If you pass through fire or steam, you will see a heat damage icon light up. Directional indicators in the center of the display show you where damage is coming from.
You might want to try deactivating the gas flow with those valves.
The buttons on the fire doors act as a toggle once the heat sensor is triggered. Just hit the button to get out. I bet you want a chance to cool down.
Exposure to extreme cold will sap your suit's power supply. Make your way through the next chamber quickly. The HEV suit dampens electric shocks as well.
That doesn't mean you should go for a dip, though. And don't try to turn off the power. The room isn't designed for that.
Proximity to radiation activates your suit's Geiger counter and radiation display. Biohazards are also displayed with a luminous icon.
Don't worry, that suit is properly shielded in all the right places. And this is a very low dose for demonstration purposes only.
the marker chemicals are probably just as radioactive as what we've allowed through. Even so, don't worry if your vision blurs a bit.
Yes, that's perfectly normal.
As demonstrated, the HEV suit is more than capable of keeping you safe from any and all forms of damage. Please use the elevator to your right. Occasionally, you may need to enter an area of the facility you do not have personal clearance to enter. Explain the situation to a guard, and they will let you through. Ask the security guard to let you through and lead him to the retinal scanner. He will let you into the final section of the course. Security officer. Medical help required. Attention. Security personnel to danger. Turret defense systems activated. Sector A.
Yeah, right there! That guy! Down on the ground! Shoot him! Yeah, right there! Target is wearing orange! Yeah, down! Shoot him! Get down on the ground! Yeah, get down on the ground! Get that guy! See where it are? Get that guy! Goddamn orange! Get that guy! Shoot him! Yeah, right there! See where it are? Get that guy! Yeah, right there! Target! Shoot him! Get that guy! Goddamn orange! Shoot him! Goddamn orange! Yeah, right there! See where it are? Get down on the ground! Get that guy! Get down on the ground! Get down! Get down on the ground! Get down! Right there! Shoot him! Yeah, right there! Down on the ground! Goddamn yeah, right there! Get down on the ground! Goddamn orange! Hey! Contact! Get down on the ground! Shoot him! Put him down! Right there! Down on the ground! Shoot him! Down on the ground! Right there! Shoot him right there! Get down on the ground! Orange! Goddamn orange! Take!
You are now fully certified for use of the HEV Class 4 Hazardous Environment Suit. This lever-controlled train will transport you to a location where you will
Where it, Orange? Goddamn Orange tank! Get down on the ground! Goddamn Orange tank! Where it, Orange? Down! Down!
Cheese.
Congratulations, Dr. Freeman.
Yes, you actually made it.
And in the...
The hazard course certainly shows us the, diversity among our staff.
Yes, well, and these numbers come from the person in question's best friends. A lot of the entries come from practice for the annual academy.
Yes, no need to feel inadequate on your first run, I'm sure.
Nobody else in the HEB training had to waste time shooting targets either.
Well, at any rate, let's get the good doctor out of that training suit and onto the tour. I believe there's someone waiting for him.